I have a fascinating career in nutrition. I do so many things in a single day. Today I might have gotten up early, this is a Monday, and I would get up at 4 a.m., but that would be fun for me because I'm going to a TV station and I'm going to do a TV program. And my TV programs are interviews about food. I love food, I love recipe development, so I'd be cooking. So I'll kind of pretend to the students what I might do on this early Monday morning. The TV cameraman might come to my house, or I might go to the studio, and I might prepare a dish. And today I'm going to prepare a salad using fresh spinach. And since it's maple syrup time, I'm going to be using maple syrup and making my dressing out of olive oil, maple syrup, and a little bit of cider vinegar. I'm going to add some touch of Dijon mustard to emulsify it, blend it up in this little container with my fancy little immersion blender, and pour it over my salad. And then I would put fresh fruit on it. So I would demonstrate in a very short little segment. I would only have 3 or 4 minutes, but it would take me so long to prepare. I'd have to develop the recipe, type up the recipe, send it to the studio, and then prepare it. But total fun, total fun. I started out in 1992, and they asked me to do a little segment, to answer some nutrition questions, and I did that. I thought, this is kind of fun, so I gave them some more ideas, and they asked me again and again, and then they said, how about being a regular? So I've been pretty much every other Monday morning for the last 15 years, so it's been fun. So I wanted to let you know that there's some great, interesting things to do in nutrition if you love food and food development. Early in my career, teachers would ask me to come to my children's classroom and present nutrition classes. And I didn't really have a good way of doing that. How was I going to present nutrition to young children? So I decided to use something that children would love, and that's magic. And I became the nutrition magician. And with my magic hat, I was able to do tricks, because only with magic hats can you do tricks. So I created this nutrition program where I changed eggs into Cheerios, and orange juice disappeared into a pitcher, and milk disappeared into a kid's ear. And it was so intriguing to the children and to teachers that I started being invited to do it all over Wisconsin. And then I got a call from General Mills. General Mills is this big company in Minneapolis. And they said, we heard you're a nutrition magician, so come and show us this program. So I did. And they ended up sponsoring the program for 15 years. So I went all over the country, and they paid my expenses to go to Los Angeles, New York City, Dallas, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, all these different places. And they gave the program free to the school and paid my expenses. So here was this one nutrition education program that got me all over the country, absolutely all over the country, and actually helped pay for my children's education. School. So I did it for them when they were little, and it paid for their college. So that's a very fun story in nutrition. I think when you go into nutrition, you have to keep your mind open, and you can see that there's a wide variety of things that you can go into, and you're never sure in the beginning where it's going to lead you. I never took a speech course, I never took a media course, but I learned that the media was fun and it was interesting. You kind of just learned on the job, and I found out that that was the most stimulating. So that's why I kind of went in that direction. So you have to love science, like, how do enzymes work in your body? And you have to love food, and, how do these recipes work? Why is this an emulsion? And then you have to like good, tasty food. And then you have to like people and communicating. And if you like all that, then you can blend it together, and somehow you can come up and create a very unique job in nutrition. I think I would advise you to, if you're really passionate about food and science, you can combine the two to create a really good career. But I think you have to know that you have the ability to speak and to go to present things to groups. But you don't have to know that right away. Like, I was in college, and I think I got really nervous if I ever raised my hand. So you don't have to be outgoing at this point, but someday you have to develop that talent. But it's nothing you have to have immediately. So just know you're interested in it, and you can actually develop that later.